So when I think about stewardship, of course, the first thing that comes to mind is money, usually, really taking care of those little things that you have so that you can get to those greater things.
Your 10%, you steward your money like, you return to God what's His.
We're taught that stewardship is associated mostly with money, right? That's kind of what we're brought up believing, right? When in fact, our body, our time, everything, right? Our relationship.
Before doing this project, I wasn't really aware of what it was, but just, looking at, the T's and everything like that. All of those are qualities of a leader.
It kind of caused me to think about stewardship in more of a broad capacity, which, was welcoming.
Our time, like you said, our life, our relationships with people, our finances, yes, our talents, our gifts, everything should be stewarded.
And I think for the longest time, I made it so small. And I think that's what we all do. I think we think we're so small. We think that what we are and what we do is so small, but it's really not.
But then God started revealing some things to me. He was like, okay, you say you're a good steward. Okay, you want this new house. Well, what about the garage? Did you ever go and fix that thing that needed to be fixed in the garage? What about the yard? The grass needs to be cut. What about your car? You haven't cleaned your car in 2 months. Why does your car look like this? Why do the rims look so dirty? And he started revealing those things to me and how those things apply to stewardship as well. And so what he had been showing me over and over and over again is, yes, you want all these things, but you're not taking care of the things that I've given you right now.
Like your life is the mission field, and you should allow God to use you in whatever way He chooses and however way however He sees fit. If He wants to put you in a certain place, in a certain job, in a certain community, all of that should be stewarded.
After doing this project, I was able to use the process of elimination, what can I eliminate first here and then knock this debt down, and it just, it's been working wonders so far, so yeah.
In this video, I think it'd be really helpful for a lot of people in kind of expanding their idea and their the paradigm of what stewardship really is.
Every day we're giving a sermon, but make sure that when we do speak, it counts. But more than us speaking, it's what we're doing that's our sermon. So stewardship is way bigger than just the 10% that we tend to box it in, So that's how I see it.
This experience has been it's given me chills again just talking about it now, but it's been I'll say a life-changing. I know that sounds dramatic, but it has, because I have not been thinking about stewardship in the way that I think about it now after working on this project.